Okay, hello everyone. So our next topic is equations of motion by graphical method. So we will be discussing graphical method in this lecture, and then there's another calculus method in a different lecture. So how to derive the equations, what is the meaning of VT curve, how to find acceleration, how to find displacement, all this we'll discuss in this lecture. So first we'll discuss graph of velocity versus time. Suppose this is a simple graph of velocity versus time, and suppose at time t1 velocity is v1, and at time t2 velocity is v2. So basically at this time velocity at t1 velocity is v1, at t2 velocity is v2. So from t1 to t2, see, velocity is changing, so definitely there will be acceleration. So what is acceleration? Acceleration is change in velocity divided by change in time. So v2 minus v1 divided by t2 minus t1. So v2 minus v1 will be the perpendicular and t2 minus t1 will be base. So basically we can write acceleration to be equal to tan theta. So slope of VT curve is called as acceleration. So at any point of VT curve, if you find acceleration, then you can find slope at that point. So acceleration is basically equal to tan theta. We can also write v2 minus v1 to be equal to del v and t2 minus t1 to be equal to del t. So acceleration is equal to del v upon del t, and if this change in time is very small, then we can write acceleration to be equal to dv by dt. So this is basically differentiation of velocity with respect to time. So you have to remember this formula when we will derive equations by calculus method. Similarly, integration of VT curve is displacement. Now look how. See, velocity is what? Displacement divided by time taken. So displacement will be what? Velocity into time taken. Suppose in a VT curve, at time t, velocity is v. So area of the small rectangle will be, the red line rectangle will be v into dt, because length is v and breadth is dt. So v into dt, and this is equal to displacement. So if you integrate this area, what you will find? You will find displacement. So slope of VT curve is acceleration and integration of VT curve is displacement. So we'll discuss this topic in depth when we'll discuss equations by calculus method. But right now we will derive equations by graphical method. So suppose this is a VT curve where u is initial velocity, v is final velocity, and t is time taken. So if this is u, then this will also be equal to u. So for first equation of motion, the simple equation is acceleration is change in velocity divided by time taken. So acceleration is final velocity, that is v, minus initial velocity, that is u, divided by time taken. T will come on this side, so this will become at equal to v minus u, and we can write v equal to u plus at. The meaning of variables are like u is initial velocity, v is final velocity, a is acceleration, s is displacement, and t is time taken. So this is first equation of motion, that is final velocity equal to initial velocity plus acceleration into time taken. Always remember, you can only use this formula when value of acceleration is constant. Suppose acceleration is not constant and it's changing with time or distance, then you have to go to calculus method only. These equations are only applicable when acceleration is constant. Now we have discussed that displacement is area under VT curve. Okay, because displacement is area under VT curve or integration of VT curve. So this area, the area between the graph and the time axis will be equal to displacement. So displacement is area under VT curve. Now this area can be divided into a rectangle and a triangle. So for this rectangle, the area will be u into t. So u into t. And for this triangle, the area will be half into base. So base is what? T, and height is what? V minus u, because this is v and the smaller portion is u. So the remaining portion will be v minus u. So half into v minus u into t. So now using the last equation, that a equal to v minus u by t, so t will come on this side and at can be written as v minus u. So on the place of v minus u, I have put at. So the formula becomes s is equal to ut plus half at square. So this is second equation of motion. Similarly, writing again the second equation of motion, that is s is equal to ut plus half into v minus u into t. Now, if you will open this bracket, so it will become ut plus vt by 2 minus ut by 2. So ut minus ut by 2 will be ut by 2. So taking t by 2 common from both the terms. So t by 2 into v plus u. Now v minus u is 80. So t can be written as v minus u by a. So on the place of t we'll write v minus u by a. This 2a will come on that side and 2as will become v square minus u square. This is third equation of motion. So all these three equations of motion can only be used if value of acceleration is constant. If acceleration is not constant, suppose the value of a is changing with time or displacement, you can't use these equations. You have to go to calculus method. Okay, this equations are only used for basic questions. For example, a question like this. Suppose a particle starts with zero velocity, so u will be 0, and covers 200 meter, so displacement is 200, in first 10 seconds, so time is 10, find final velocity and acceleration. So if we'll use s is equal to ut plus half at square, then putting all the values, we will get a, and using a in this equation, that is v equal to u plus at, we'll get v. So this is how you to solve this basic questions of kinematics. Now remember, these are the basics of kinematics. Okay, so you have to solve one quiz which is depending on these three equations and some basic concepts. Then we'll move to calculus method and how to use calculus to find all these variables like v, u, a, t, and s. Okay, please submit the online quiz. Please submit the online quiz that I'll upload, and the link of the quiz will be there in the YouTube description below also. Okay, if you have any doubts, you can message me.